Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television, GPTV. I'm Brad. Coming up this weekend is the Small Press Expo 2018. Probably one of the best showcases of indie comic talent there is in the United States. I'm really looking forward to it. Hopefully we make it to it. Unfortunately, we got a nice hurricane bearing down in Virginia and the DC area, and it's supposed to hit this weekend. So hopefully we make it, but we can't guarantee that. So in my hands, one of the debuts of the show. This is from Sara Lautman. I Love You. Being published by Retrofit Comics. I was part of the Kickstarter backer, so I was able to go and get this nice and early. Retails for $10. You can see small edition. Here's a normal comic size, and here's its compared. So it's a pocket edition is what I'll kind of dub it. This is really interesting. So it's a bunch of material kind of tied together, kind of short stories that dovetail together. And there's a really interesting animated style to it all, a flair to it all, that I think is really good. I mean, for those who don't know, Retrofit Comics is an amazing publisher of indie comics. They do some fantastic work, and I don't think there's anything bad that I've read from them. This is a publisher that, when they come out, I have no problem recommending their stuff, and I think it's a great example of indie comics out there. So this is really interesting in that it kind of dovetails into a whole bunch of things. So there's the first one's about Cow Tools, which was a Far Side comic, and another thing after that's Oh San Francisco, and a press conference, and Perfect Wave, and our platform, and Leaving a Holiday Party, and Bit Munch, and something called Cruel, and it's a bunch of short stories, at least short vignettes, and again, they all flow into each other, which is really, really interesting. There was an animated short, maybe it was at Plimpton, maybe, that I can think of, where it was a bunch of, exactly like this, short stories, kind of the animation flowing into each other with different situations, and this reminded me of that a lot. So it's really good. I think it's fascinating, a really cool example of indie comics. Kind of going with this as far as the art style. As I said, it's indie. It is very small press. Black and white. Really cool. I wouldn't say the art style changes, but there's definitely different vibes with each story, which is kind of neat. This also has a different, I think, look than the previous two. So it changes things up, and I think it's a very great look at the style of Sara Lautman. I like it. It's one that I don't think I would normally pick up if it wasn't part of the Kickstarter, but having read it, I really enjoy it. So it's one of those that, if you're at SPX or kind of want to get a cool vibe of a bunch of different styles from even one creator, this is something well worth checking out. There's some good humor in it. I don't know what else to say about it. It's a good read. It's a good independent comic, and yeah, you can go pick it up at Small Press Expo this weekend or at their Retrofit website. We'll have a link beneath our video here. It should probably also be in comic shops down the road. I don't know exact date for that, but usually the Retrofit stuff eventually makes its way into comic shops. So yeah, this is one, pretty much everything Retrofit I'm going to recommend. It's just I have yet to read anything I wouldn't from them. So you can go get this. You should be able to either pre-order it, you'll be able to get it this weekend. Go support comic shops, if you can, get them to try to pre-order this. Go support Retrofit. Support indie comics. If you're small press, go crazy at the convention coming up. So yeah, that's about everything. It's a good read. Enjoy it. Check it out definitely this weekend. So we're going to have some links with you. You can go purchase it yourself. As always, if you're into comics, if you're into indie comics, small press, all that, you can check us out every single day at graphicpolicy.com. We're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr. All at Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. Until next time, keep reading those comics and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.